If we're bad guys, we can raid people and start taking. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite ones. All right. You eye a large group of screaming villagers. They're drunkenly carrying a felled tree like a throng of ants would a beetle. There's a blindfolded and shackled man astride the wood. As the crowd draws near, the pungency of alcohol emanates from the mob like miasma from a particular angry swamp. Sane man asks the riffraff where they're off to. A bearded stooge swerves forward, breaking on a heel and toe tip at the same time like an unpracticed puppet. Oi, we off to tar and feather this. Someone yells out, "Fruit philanderer!" from the crowd, and the stooge snaps his finger. Right, this melon mugger is getting whatever's coming to him. Melon thief? The stooge sways to his feet. There's enough beer foam in his beer to get a wench drunk. He points forward. That's right. Mugged the melon righto. But not just any ordinary thief. Nah, he corked it something fierce. We found the raw sewage of his work all about him when we caught up to his doings. And by raw sewage, I mean his cock's ill-measured spillage. Hardly catching any of that, you ask the man to explain, slowly this time. He throws his hands up as though you're an idiot. What's all this talk? You hump a melon and that's that. Such fornications are, well, that's beyond ordinary appeals to justice. Now out of our way, stranger, we as feathers to collect and then to redistribute by means of a bona fide tarring and feathering, and mayhaps a little bit more tarring if we got some of us left. The crowd cheers to this. What say you, melon man? You ask the man atop the tree what he has to say, if anything. He shrugs and speaks. Look, what happens between a man and a melon is their business and their business alone. No harm, no foul. The stooge cracks the man with a stick. Nah, you tell this fella straight. Tell him what you did. Sighing, the melon man nods. Well, all right then. If that's the end of them negotiations, and things being what they is with me up here and the smell of tar in the air, I'll speak truthfully to the matter at hand. I fucked that melon, and I enjoyed myself. The crowd hisses and boos as your men laugh amongst themselves. All right, we can we can recruit this man. We can bring him into our party. What say you guys? Should we bring this melon man to the team? Yeah, and who would be him? I think the melon mugger has the chance to be either a vagabond, a thief, or some other class, or I think just a vagabond. I don't know, but yeah, the legendary melon mugger. All right, we'll recruit him. We can't let you tar this man. You grab the stooge. Let this man go. The man asks if you're really defending this fruit farker. You nod and tell him that adultery with the melon, while disgusting and confusing, is ultimately a harmless endeavor. A drunken peasant thumbs over his shoulder. Swat? Just last week we took old Bentley behind the shed for breaking that poor duck's neck. The man's face frowns and he drowns the rest of his drink. He mutters something about really missing that duck. Perhaps not making yourself clear and tiring of these idiots' hijinks, you draw your sword and quickly cut the melon mugger free. You turn the sword towards the crowd and they quickly disperse in a drunken retreat, fanning out besides the road, randomly scattering to get from whence they came like a bunch of rocks skipped over a wavy lake. Get, you idiots, get. The melon mugger comes to you. He fixes up his drawers with a bit of rope and bindings. So, seeing as how you spared me that awful fate, we'll say I try to pay you back. I'm tired of this town anyhow. You tell him that soul sorting is not an enviable vocation to take up on the fly. He points a snarky finger. Look, if you're worried I'll pork your produce, then I promise on me mother's grave that I'll keep my shower board in its pants. Well, welcome to the Stone Dogs, or we'd rather not be double checking our food every time we take a bite. Look at this man's face. Look at that man's snarky ass face. Right? All right. Welcome to the Stone Dogs. All right, this guy is the Melon Mugger, and okay, he's a thief. All right, so he's kind of he's kind of dog shit, but he's not the worst kind of dog shit. He's a C tier only because he's got six melee defense and potential to like be okay in melee. Not great. So like we can fix him. This is gonna be the hardest thing to fix is resolve because Craven is really bad. So we can we can fix him kind of, but I'll give him backup gear just so you know. Sorry, he exists. Now, though, who gets the dignified position as the melon mugger? Who doesn't have a name yet? I'm trying to remember who haven't we given a name to. Alucard is here already. Horn. Zane's technically still hasn't had a character. Alright, well, it's fine. Zane's is the melon rapist. Alright. And here, the swine. Alright, the poacher. Alright, nothing we want from here for recruiting purposes. We can get a fancy hat, though. Nah, that one's really too far. Alright, we'll buy some meat. Or some grain. Because we are hungry boys. Alright, so this was a bust. Wait, how the fuck do I get up there? Is there no roads? No roads to the north. Wow, there really isn't any roads. Wait, is there no roads? Okay. If I were to click this, how would I go? Through the jungle, or maybe through the woods. Alright, that makes this map way worse than I thought. The north and the south are completely separated by mountains. So the north is kind of just safe from everything. Like, getting to the north requires us to go through the woods into a swamp. And there's not even, and this is also not even like a location we want to go. I guess this is the only location we'd want to try, but that takes us through mountains. Wow, I did not realize how, I didn't pay attention too much to the roads situation here. So yeah, the north is super isolated. There's no way they'd get wrecked as a result of that. But that could also be super lucrative. Let's see. So village, city, village, super city, or I mean like fortification or citadel. All right, so it kind of sucks though, because there's not a lot of villages, and you know they have 2 fortifications, and fortifications don't really give you shit. So, but there are like wild people. So, and fighting the northerners is pretty like lucrative. So we might double back down here though. Oh, it's a city. All right, we're gonna go double back down. We're gonna work our way towards over here, then to try to climb through the mountains to go to Mitterfels, and then just hang out over there for a little bit. We're gonna try to get this contract thing broken through. Come on, give us some spooters. All right, so they're rebuilding. We got a minstrel. We got that guy. All right. No, it's just some like paltry recruits. Gear wise, ugh, tools are too expensive. All right, it's a city, but they don't even have high prices. Like, or I mean, good prices to sell. All right, what is this? What is this? Data East. We might take that one. What is this? Where does this go? To Skykoff. Is that where it was just now? Skykoff? No. Alright, we're gonna go on a little caravan ride. A little magic caravan ride. Dee-wee. Look at that. So we can just sit back and not spend any of our food, and if we get attacked, we can fight it, but otherwise, most of the time these things are uneventful. Unless you do... Oh, never mind. We just got immediately attacked. By what though? Vampires? No, orcs, I think. Orcs. Alright. A orc warrior already. Day 10. Well, guys, it was nice knowing you. I mean, he has no helmet, so maybe. We don't have a net, do we? And it's night, so our throwers are not going to be that great. Alright, so, hope for the best. Throw your spears or something, guys. Or, I mean, use your spears. So orcs slam into people and stun them. So that can kind of snowball out of control if if the stuns are just not great. The orc warrior can bulldoze through people and kill like backliners. Okay, he moved super forward. Right. All right, he's not moving in. He's scared. But he's got an axe too, though, so that's gonna make him dangerous. Shit. Yeah, get fucked. Ooh, a good hit. All right, we got one. All right, protect your brothers. Let's see how the orc warrior goes. But these dudes hit super hard. All right. Hey, we're succeeding in not getting killed so quick. Hold. Hold. Hey, that worked. Okay, that was really good. Alright, Dalakar. Throw yourself against that one orc boy. Now we can try to attack the other two. We're not getting any help from these stooges, so just kind of ignore them. Alright, I can't move Dudich forward because this guy can slam into him. So, that will be it. Hey. It's going pretty well for us. Broken bones and broken dreams. Alright, Apocalypse's shield's broken. I think the orcs also have the ability Steel Brow, which makes him immune to being headshot anyways. Wait, does he have another shield now? Alright, Apocalypse. Survive. Alright. Alright, here comes the race to the kill. Because this dude, now that we're in a conflict with him, he needs to die. But I'm gonna wait on Dudich. I don't want him to jump in there and get himself murdered. We're gonna try to get some surround bonuses too. Alright. Hey, he missed. Alright, breathe easier, and we can finish this fight. We can't get any orc armor, so just blasting through them is all good. Ooh. Alright, Leo actually got the kill on the warrior. Alright, that was pretty clean. Only some wounds, I guess. Maybe Dalakar dies. Oh. He got his arms broken. Alright, good hits. Yeah, it's over. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, never mind. No punishment for me. Alright, we got that. McLarge Huge even leveled up. We got an Orc Shield and an Orc Axe. Nobody in our party is strong enough to wield it, though. You need to have some heavy fatigue to wield a one-handed Orc Axe. The two-handed one, it's totally plausible, though. That one, we can give it to somebody, and it would be nifty for them to have. Alright. McLarge Huge, you are a heavy boy, so we're going to give you Colossi. Yay! Alright, well, we killed 5 orcs. So we're going to get extra 10 coins from this. Alright, any other attacks? No, that's about it. We have wine. And we're well supplied now. Ooh. Okay, we're not rich enough to hire this guy, but remember, adventurous nobles are like one of the best classes in the game or backgrounds to recruit, even though they are expensive, because they can be so many different builds, except range builds. So they're great purchases, but they are a noble, so those are like, restrictive. Oh, we're out of arrows. We're out of arrows. Oh my. We'll buy some tools too. Look at that. A magical sword that we can buy, or name sword, and magical armor? No magical armor. Okay. Alright. Let's head to Wellersheim. Ooh, and then to Birkensburg. And then from there, we're going to try to make our way over the mountains to the Mitten Fields. Again, it's just wild. There's no roads. Alright. Do you have some spooters? No, you have bandits, right? Alright. Banditos. In the swamp, though. Ew. Brother, ew. I hate fighting in the swamp. If you attack from this side, nah, it's still swamp. Alright, swamp time. 7. Alright. More banditos. Oh, I didn't even get Apocalypse a new shield. That's not good. They did not approach us, even though we have archers. Alright. Well, they do have a lot of shields. I think, yeah, alright, Delicart, just go in there. You're bait. You're master bait. Ah, I'm an adult. Oh, they probably all have javelins, that's why. Yeah, they have javelins galore. Alright. Alright. Just push through. Oh, there goes another shield. Some financial damage being dealt to us. That's fair. Alright, so I hate swamps. So swamps give you mobility debuffs. So you move slower, obviously. And that can be really bad against shit like goblins. There's goblins in the game, by the way. You just haven't seen them yet. And that's unfortunate, because we want to be fighting goblins. They have some of the best early game gear. Ow. Jesus. Dude, that guy nailed Leo twice. Right in the face. Alright. Alright, we're going to go flank with these guys. You got no helmet, brother. You shouldn't be fighting this way. Alright, Leo, I'm going to back you up. Because that was kind of a third of your health already. I'm gonna swap you out with Apocalypse for this fight. Alright, Wolf. Cheer everyone on. I mean, it's Dalakar. Dalakar got nailed. Dalakar is definitely gonna die for this. For this. Ow. Holy shit, they're just nailing our dudes. That's not good. Alright. That was a good hit. Yeah, Dalakar is definitely dead. Alright, well, Leo gets to kind of join the fight, at least to protect the flank. I gave him something else right now. I gave him a stick. Awesome. Now there goes Dalakar. Well, that almost goes Apocalypse too. Jesus Christ, they nailed you guys with these things. That's a dog. Shit. Alright, Apocalypse is in danger. But Sane should be able to protect these guys at least. Come on. Come on. We just need to nail somebody with this. Alright. This guy's in bonk potential. I cannot flank with Leo because it's a swamp. That would just fuck him over. So we just got to break through. Come on. You guys are missing on a dude without a helmet. At least he's moving forward. Ooh. Like, this guy's super well defended. Alright, just hold. Shit. This guy is who we have to kill, but we can't hit him. Okay, Apocalypse gets to at least tank another hit. The slobber knocker of a fight. Corn's out of stamina because it's a swamp. My god, I hate swamps. Alright, we're gonna just try to do a hard flank. Well, this guy's probably gonna turn around though. %17% chance to hit. Ugh. Alright, that was great. And we're here. Shit. This guy. Alright, Apocalypse dodged. Alright, Leo. This guy caught himself in melee, so bonk him. At least one bonk. Alright. So Dudich managed to get the flank. And he managed to miss anyways. Right. Morale shocked him. This guy's out. Right, that guy's coming in. Hey, Leo might actually get to fight somebody. Alright, Goose, you can flank too now. Man, they're just tanking everything. Even though, ugh. Alright, we hit him. 9 lives. Alright. Oh, okay. We saved him almost. Just when he's finally getting really hurt. Shit. Alucard's now in a dangerous situation. Because the hammer dude's right next to him. Come on, guys. Hit somebody. Alright. That's clear. Oh, Leo just straight up murdered that man. Alright. It's protected. There's still a chance for him to die, though. Never mind. He broke his spirit. Alright, that was close. Oh, Dalakar survived anyways. God damn it. Alright. Well, we got gear out of this. And just when we thought Dalakar would die, he's still alive. And now he's, like, traumatized. You know what, though? I'm going to fire him. I'm going to fire him and give him the compensation. Oh, take his stuff away. This still has any value. We're doing this just so we can, since he's traumatized, so we can unlock the drill sergeant. Ba 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 bum ba bum bum ba bum bum. Expensive though, but he will help us level up a little bit more. Well, we don't have a sling at the moment. We did have one, but it's gone now. All right, Zane's a good level up, you know, for a dude who, you know, does things to melons. All right. We can't afford it yet, so we'll go back and we'll see. Hopefully in the north, we got to get to hire someone that expensive, around 7K. Because otherwise we would run the risk of like a total collapse if we can't afford new stuff. Alright, how much is the arrows here? They're still expensive. Alright, our pockets are full of garbage. Alright, we now have a slew of stronger gear to be giving out to people. Oh yeah, I gotta give some shields to some people who don't actually fight. Alright. Everyone gets better hats at the moment until we decide what kind of build everyone's going to get. Alright, everyone gets fun hats. Alright. What time is it? 10:30? We'll keep going a little bit longer. Alright. We now can hire somebody else to replace Dalakar. At the moment, we are in a desperate need for damage dealers. Because right now we have Sane with 70 and a spear. We could give him a better weapon now since he will hit stuff. So, but this thing, the boar spear, is actually kind of strong for, you know, what we have. At 75, we can give him a two-handed. Or we can just give him the Gundagan. Gundag. Yeah, we'll upgrade his weapon to a two-handed. These guys are still fine with their, you know, these. Yeah, we need a damage dealer. So from all of these backgrounds, the lumberjack would be somebody who's capable of frontline fighting. They're pretty good stats, but they are expensive, and they do have the chance of rolling low. I want to hire militiamen, but not at this price. So we're going to hold off, and we're going to head north. What is this? Southeast? No. Alright, we're going to head north to the next little encampment, to Birkenberg. And then we're going to head over the mountains to Mitterfels and see if we can find some good fortune in the north. But yeah, I hope we get a crossbow because ammo with two dudes throwing stuff is pretty expensive. Right, we're gonna let them get in the clear because I don't want to fight another swamp fight. All right, come on, we're gonna fight you. We're fighting you at dawn. They're not gonna chase us because they're like, oh, we got two boba guys. We don't have to chase you. So that means we have to attack them, but we have more shields than them, so. Hey, we might get a dagger off this too. Oh, well, they moved forward quite aggressively, but we're going to easily punish that. All right. See if these guys move in. Goose is fine. Ow. Come on, Sane. You can take it. It's just a bunch of random shitty thugs. Ow. Well, you should miss both people. Alright. Apocalypse slowly with a broken leg crawling towards the enemy. Hey, that guy has a sling. We might be able to give it as a backup. Ow. You know, Alucard gave up his whole range situation here just to stab people in the face, or punch people in the face with a stick. Where's the sling guy? Well, there he is. We gotta kill him to try to see if we can get a sling. Oh, he's gonna run away. Chase after that man. He has a stick that we want. He's gonna get away. And we don't have any dogs yet. No, we haven't bought dogs yet. So that's kind of sucks for us. We're classically dog-trained boys. Look, no, look, the sling is getting away from you. McLarge huge. It's getting away. No. Ah, he's gone. Well, no sling for us. Alright, Alucard and Apocalypse level up. We get a dagger, which is a good thing at least. Yay. Apocalypse with a... You gotta level up, but he's kind of dead in the water at this point as a character. With monster initiative. Throwing weapons. Okay, Alucard is going to be our dedicated thrower. So now with the weapon ability, he actually deals a whole lot more damage. You guys will see if he can point blank shots people with javelins, it chunks a lot of health. Genuine, deadly. Yeah, he's too fast. Alright. Alright, this is Stone Keep. I thought it was a village, but... Alright, we're gonna have to do a lot of shopping here and dropping off our gear. It's not ideal. Hey, look, a dog Houndmaster. Does that mean this has dogs? We can buy dogs! Oh, alright. We're gonna go with dogs. I didn't pay attention. Alright. We're gonna sell some stuff just to make room. Because we need to buy grain and some tools and some arrows. I'm gonna sell a bunch of crap I don't need. Because we'll get some more. Alright. We don't need any more armor gear. Except for any recruits that we might buy. Alright, so there's a rat man. We might hire him just for his net. And if he sucks, well, he sucks. We're gonna buy some dogs. Alright. Make large, huge. We'll get one of the dogs since he's ranged. And so will Alucard. So the range guys get some doggies. They'll use them for defense or for catching people on the flank. Then as a hire, we're going to get this man. Let's see. Why are all our recruits just kind of trash? Like, we got a net, I guess, which is, I guess, the benefit from just hiring them. But this guy's really bad. I mean, having this initiative is insane, but everything, the whole other package is whatever. You know what? I normally don't do that, but I'm just kind of, you don't want us to crash and burn. Dog, the Houndmasters are set for tank builds. So it's like, we don't need another tank. We need someone set to be a fighter. So we're just going to head north. We'll fight anything along the way as long as it's not undead. Because we still don't have... Why hasn't Wolf... Wolf hasn't leveled up yet, has he, right? He needs one more. One more fight will level him up and we'll get Rally the Troops. Orc Hunters. We'll fight these orcs. Oh. Okay, we'll fight these ghosts. Right, we'll fight some zombies and some ghosts. Because we at least should be able to deal with this number. Rather than the huge number we fought last time. Alright, zombies. Weak zombies, too. Just end our turn completely. Come on, Zambambos. Oh, there's 2 ghosts available, but this time we actually have a banner brother. So we might be able to handle them. Alright. As long as we don't get any closer, they won't scream in our faces. Hold the line. Oh, it's back already. Alright. Then this one moves. Alright. That one's off balance, so we'll be able to fight that. We're going to try holding off from throwing things because I don't want to spend more money. Our financial situation is okay, but not great. Alright. Man. Let them come at us first. Alright, we're gonna get screamed at. Now the moment of truth. Does our banner brother, does Wolf protect us from the screams? There was one. Okay, Zane's got scared. Alright, so he protected most people from the scream. Now we gotta actually kill them though. which is easier said than done because they dodge everything. Ow. And yet, dude just couldn't dodge an attack from a zombie? Alright, here comes another scream. Alright, Goose. Alright, not too bad. Now we just gotta kill them. Come on, you guys can't miss every hit, right? Hey, we got one. Hey, we got the other one. Alright, we killed ghosts. And we got some silverware, some silver spoons for having killed those ghosts. Also, some mystery meat from a zombie house, essentially, a zombie dwelling. You know, we should totally eat this random mystery meat that zombies just happen to have. I wonder what it could be. Alright, Leo. Leo levels up. He's looking good. He's looking handsome at the moment. Leo. He's the bravest man, Leo. Cornjaka. Cornjaka's level ups are... This one was mid, but still positive for a man without stars. He is doing magnifique. He's gonna definitely be nimble. So... Be a nimble brother for us. Be a nimble brother for us. Though I wonder what to level him up. I don't know, probably a sword guy. We'll see. Big McLarge huge, +3 or +4. This was a mid level up for him, not the greatest. Now he's get gifted. We're forcing him to be ranged, which again is a very funny prospect. Wolf has leveled up now, +3 in attack, +4 resolve. This one's kind of a bad level up, but it's just a Banner Brother, so it's not the worst thing. Because we're not going to put him in any harm's way as much as we can. Leveling up his defenses are pointless because they're so already super negative. But yeah. So now he gets Rally the Troops. So now nobody will be scared under his watch. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can catch these orcs. Hey, orcs, come on. Fight me. We're going to get all the experience points. Ugh, this terrain sucks. Alright, we're going to back up a little bit just to avoid fighting uphill. That's a turn. So, it's funny, McLarge Huge, because fishermen aren't, like, built to be ranged characters, but your character started off with, like, higher stats and stars for it. So, let me show, well, once this guy charges, raw! On McLarge Huge's character, this fisherman, he has 3 stars in ranged, and he started off with like a middling base value of it of 40, but for character background that isn't ranged, it's like the average. So he is like, in a weird way, he's destined to just be ranged, and it's funny because just imagine this dude just throwing fish at people. He was one of those dudes who works at a New York stall and just chucks them at people. It's like when you make the order. I don't know if you guys ever seen that video, or if I'm just too old making that reference. I want to fight goblins, but I'm betting I know where they're going to be, and it's not going to be a convenient spot. Ow. But yeah, I always love it when like a background that isn't built to do something gets to do something. So like, you know, all right, yeah, this fight's over. The last one panicked. All right, that was a brutal ass win. We got we got more strange meat from it and some tools. So that was a good fight. All right, now we work towards Mitterfells. I have a feeling the goblins are gonna be like up here. What's this? Undead. Never mind. It's gonna be the undead. All right, Wiedegangers. All right, all right, all right, all right. How much do we have room? All right, we're gonna fight some Wiedegangers. They have a necromancer, so that might be tougher, but they're still just zombies. All right. This is going to be a slog, though, because you're going to see them just kind of run at you constantly. And you're going to... So, for some of you, this is going to be the first time you see a necromancer. Ooh, a necromancer. Necromancer, long story short, resurrects the undead, and including your brothers. But also, every turn can buff up one dude to become like a super zombie. And, you know, if you don't prepare for that, with boosted ass stats, he can wreck your shit real fast. Yeah, look at him. You want his hat. His hat's actually good gear, so you kind of want to kill it. It's hard to catch him amongst all his zombies unless you like brute force your way through later on. But yeah, his hat's pretty good stats. It's 0 fatigue for 40 armor, and there's builds you can do to use it. Oh yeah, we're just gonna hold the line. Damn, Goose put in some work with that spear wall. All right, this guy has good gear for being a zombie. So getting gear from zombies, especially with a necromancer, is kind of hard. Or inconvenient, at least. Ooh, nailed him. Alright, wait for them to charge. Oh, the zombie's broken through. Right, this guy got enhanced. Just be patient. Be patient with your attacks. I probably shouldn't have killed him. Alright, because now this guy gets through. Zambambos. Alright, he didn't hit anybody. But get back. We are. Alright. Alright, time to just break through. We didn't get the kill there. Alright, hopefully we can bounce this guy off. There we go. He'll lose one of his attacks. Just hold this whole line here, Apocalypse. And we'll break through. Oh, he went backwards. Alright. That hit Corn pretty brutally. But yeah, whoever the Necromancer buffs actually gets genuinely strong. So like that's the challenge of this, or the quote unquote boss fightness of this. The prevailing mechanic, if you may. Oh. Ooh. But yeah.
Oh, his helmet is gone. We could probably bonk him. Because, yeah, he's got great gear. So hopefully... Ah, he dodged everything. Hopefully we can get it off him. Ow. No, I shouldn't stab him. Ugh. He knows we're getting closer. If I move here, this guy will move to counter it, by the way. So, gotta be tricky with this. Alright, alright, alright. Same man moves forward. He brings back more zombies. It's fine. Alright, we captured the necromancer. Alright, now it's just a matter of, beating him to death. Oh, never mind. His zombie homie rescued him for a little while. Bam! Alright, give me that hat! Alright. Stay dead! Alright, we killed him. Give us your hats. We want everyone's hat. Maybe not a dog. Alright. Everyone is exhausted though, so we can't continue the attack. Alright, there we go. Oh, that guy dropped his weapon. Alright, give ourselves an accuracy boost. Alright, let's see, did we get his hat? No, we did not. We got the basic mail shirt, which is great. So that was still worthwhile because we got a good piece of gear, this thing, which is great for Nimble Brothers. And I think Corn is going to be one, so there you go. Hooray! And Zane's a leveled up with a monster of a level up too. What a great level up. He's still a coward though, so hopefully we fix that. So Zane's actually might turn out to be a great character just by his, levels up. The Craven, though, hopefully we can fix that, because that's kind of really bad. But Resolve is the easiest stat to fix, so... We've killed a lot of things, and it's only day 14. We're accelerating. We're accelerating towards victory. Alright, I just want to fight some goblins. Goblins have a pike that is okay, I'm not going to go in there because I don't know what's in there. It could be vampires, and that'd be sad. A vampire right now would destroy us. A single one alone could end our run. So, let's avoid those. Alright, this place got fucked up, so... What did they got? They got a thief. Alright, thieves are great purchases. They're one of the best. For some reason, they're tanky. I don't know why they do that, but they're tanky characters. They got an armor with nothing. What did they got for sale? Nothing. Alright, so this place sucks as a location. Salt is kind of cheap, so you might just buy the salt. So, what's your quest? Alright. So this one... These kind of quests are to go retrieve an item and then fight a bunch of like ghouls and shit. But sometimes it's skeleton armies. Skeletons are, if you're not prepared for them or if your gear isn't great, they just roll you over. So if they're Centurion level, which they might be, and this is also it's in the forest. So we would have to give everyone maces, flails, and hammers, which we do have, but we don't have enough dudes to burst them down. So the thing with fighting skeletons, the skeletons are extremely fragile, but they're extremely defensive. So they've got armor and shit, and they've got shields, and they just kind of try to wrap your dudes around and then just stab you to death with pikes. So they're very hard to deal with if you're not prepared for them. But we're gonna hire this thief, and let's see. Oh, a thief, a good one, kind of. No, he's got a bad, but he's got enough growth and starts off with high base. So his health and is pretty damn low. So we can nurture him to make him good. That's the at least a good thing about this, because he can be somebody, and we will try to make him into somebody. All right, so who gets to be a thief? All right, Zach. Right, Zach still needs a character. All right, Zach, he becomes a thief. He stole all our hearts once, and he's never given it back. He's going to be there just for a little while. So he can be a damage character, and depending on how his melee defense works out, he can also be somebody there. We have to fix his health and his resolve. But other than that, he's all right. All right. Are we going to get a free dude? While on the path, you come to a man being dangled upside down from a tree branch. A bunch of men are sitting around them sharing a goatskin flask, looking like they're at the end of their day's hard work. When you ask what is going on, one of them looks up and smiles, whipping this fella till he's raw. You ask for what? Another man answers, fornicating with this fella's wife. A man drinking spurts and chokes on his drink, he wipes mouth. Hearty farking hard, very funny. No, this scumbag was caught farking a dead horse. Are we gonna just recruit a bunch of like weird sexual predators? Let's talk to this dangly man. You walk over to the dangly man. There's a blood running down his back, streaking from a dozen slashes. He's got a cloth covering his eyes, which you pull down. Blinking, he asks what it is you want, as though you're interrupting his own hiding. You ask him if what they say is true. He spits and clears his throat. I mean, yeah, but the horse was dead, so what matter was it? Can't a man have his fun? The horse owner opens up, brandishing a dripping whip. Oh, you want us to go back at it? We got all day. Sigh, the dangly man asks your question. You're a sellsword, right? Why don't I come and fight for you? I'm a strong and able-bodied man. A little a little worse for the wear, but that aside, and the dead animal thing, I'm a man of upstanding and moral sensibilities. We'll cut you down. You take out your blade and cut the man down. He crumples onto his shoulders and splays out, with lashed back in the dirt. The soil may as well have been salt, judging by his wailing. One of the whippers stands up. Hey, just what you think you're doing. We ain't finished here. Sane man draws his weapon and the man backs off. The horse owner spits and shakes his head. Are you really going to defend this piece of work? Ain't that some fucking horseshit? I guess now I can say I've seen it all, which is exactly what I said when I caught this bastard porking my dead horse. The man catches his breath, then points at the recently rescued. I hope you die on your first day out, you filthy fiddling bastard. Alright, well, we got a guy who fucks horses too now. Oh my god, he's really bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just keep getting terrible, worse and worse characters. Like, even with, we can't even, like, force range character out of him. Oh my god, 44, 78, yeah, we can't even force. The Fiddly Fiddler. Alright, I love you too, Acceleration Gate. I'm sorry about this though, okay? There you go. You're now in the crew. I don't want you in the crew because it's not a good brother, so I'm giving you a spear and then a shield and just kind of like hoping for the best. Alright. Well, that's your destiny now. Alright. Hopefully we get quests to fight Northmen, because Northmen have the gear we want. Is this a big trading caravan or an army? Yeah, it's an army. All right. So Northerners have great weapons for at this time. So if we can catch enough of them, we might be able to get a good amount of gear. So that's why I'm up here, trying to get some gear off their, their bodies. All right. No. We'll do this. Secure the rattling boneyards, but the other one is likely going to be, the other one will likely be fighting or nightmare machines. Those things are hard as shit. All right. So, secure rattling bones. Oh, Northmen? Is that Northmen? Yeah. They're just barbarian thralls. Yeah, we'll ignore them for now. Wait, was more barbarians? I want to fight reavers. Oh, okay, they're just grave robbers. I thought they were going to be some zombies. Ooh, marksman. Ow. Immediately hits Alucard right in the heart. Alright, so... Is there another one? No, that's it. Why? Alright, acceleration. There's no horses over there, but you should get yourself up ahead. Oh shit, I moved them way too forward. That's dangerous. Well, we'll be fine, though. They don't seem to be attacking us. Hey, this guy has a sword. That's actually be a DPS boost for some of our guys. Alright. 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 That's good enough turn. Alright, what does this man shoot? Shield. Alright, they're hesitant to move forward. So that means we will have the initiative at throwing stuff at them. Wah! Alright. Wait till his defenses drop and then we can zerg him in. Or acceleration can go. Nice. He moves back. Alright. Everyone else kind of... Oh, he moved back. Everyone else is kind of just waiting the spot. So now we can all go in. Slowly, slowly, but surely... Oh, shit. You missed. Slowly, but surely, we can go in. Right in the noggin. Swing and a miss. Well, acceleration got a hit in the face. Stunned. I didn't mean to pass. I mean, will acceleration die in his debut? Probably. It kind of like he's a really terrible character. All right, we caused a morale shock at least. There goes acceleration, and his head got cut off, so he's definitely just dead. Don't get hurt too much, Corn. Alright, we got him. We got him, boys. Everyone's trapped. And now it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Ah, he missed. That's the... Alright, good job dodging. Dead, dead. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. And it's over. It's over. Ow. Financial damage. All right. Well, he got what was coming to him for fucking a horse. So he's gone. All right. Goose leveled up. Again, it's just kind of wild how we have too many tanks and, But he's gonna be a nimble brother, giving him the shield expert. Alright, so right now, yeah, our party's kind of... We need more damage dealers. Hey, barbarians, come here. I'm gonna fight you. I need just quick experience. Farm all the experience. And maybe get some cool gear out of it. These guys don't have any gear. Oh, I didn't even check if I got the sword. Alright. Now, financial damage. Alright, easy kill, no level ups. We got money though, and some bandages. Alright, we gotta dump all the garbage we have in our pockets to the nearest city. Alright. No longer terrified. Where is this? Mitterfels. We were just there, right? How far is Mitterfels? Not that far. Alright, we're gonna go to Mitterfels. Alright, we're gonna take this to Mitterfels. Alright. Caulkweir. It doesn't matter. Alright, we're going back to Mitterfels just to drop this off. We're trying to get the contract aspiration done. We'll fight any barbarians along the way. Hopefully they have one of their big boys in there because they have hammers and maces that we would want. Also, we can now recruit another person because it just happened that acceleration died right off the bat. Who would know? What's this? Alright, I don't want to fight no Zambambos. Alright, back to the city. And then Alderstein and Hamarborg. Kravlund. Scharberberg. Alright. Deserters. Again, remember, deserters can roll super well. But do we really want to be constantly throwing our money there? Right? or just dump a bunch of crap to make room for things. No, shit, fuck. I sold the sword by accident. Damn it. Okay, well, I didn't want to sell the sword. Especially because I could, if I wanted to sell the sword, I'd make more money repairing it first. Alright, I wanted to use the sword, but I didn't pay attention. Barbarians. They're naked. I don't know. I'm not going to chase them. Terrified villagers, they got nothing. They got a militiaman, slightly more expensive. Alright, Hammer Borg. Yeah, the sword would have actually been able to do some damage, replace one of the flails. Alright, what recruits are here? Raymond, a cheap oath taker. Erwin the Old Guard. Hassel the Odd. Haldebrand. Arnold the Merchant. Erling the Disowned. Leif the Runner. Alright, so a lot of these are expensive brothers. Again, I will never buy deserters at this portion, but there's a cheap. I don't even need a tank, even if he is cheap. All right, these guys will buy some of our stuff for a little bit more. Not the best price, but if we can unload stuff on them, maybe. So they're not giving us the best price, but this is a good chance to unload our crap onto them. Alright, now we have a lot of money, or plenty of money. Alright. Yay, our money is there. So, we could take a chance of buying one of these brothers. Oath Takers are an interesting bunch, because they are good, they're a good background, like straight out good. But... And this guy has a two-handed flail, which I know Big McLarch loves seeing. He loves two-handed flails. They don't scale well, but they're always fun. Yeah, but he's a range brother. We don't exactly need another range brother. What we need is frontliners at the moment. Currently, our party is suffering from having only 3 dudes capable of reliably dealing damage. These 2 are superfluous at the moment. They can get better down the line, but they may not. These 3 are our only ones who have high enough attack, and Khorne can go either way soon. I have a feeling he's going to end up as like a sword duelist or a spear duelist. We have 3 tanks, 2 range, the Banner Brother. We would be better off having 2 more fighting frontliners. We do. That is true. The scout, I think we're two kills away from getting it too. No, 3. Shit. Alright, we're far from getting it. The drill sergeant, we might have actually passed the point where we don't really need him anymore. The recruiter helps us recruit, but now the cook's a great first purchase. Alright. What foods do we have? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to buy 3 different foods. Ugh. We have meat, right? No. We have bread, we have cheese. So we need to buy a mushroom. Mushroom. We have cheese. Beer, right? Beer. And wine. Alright. We're going to hire the cook. One of my favorite followers. Because she just makes everything convenient. Because now all her food will last way longer. So we don't have to worry about constantly buying food for a little while. Alright. You know what? We're going to buy a deserter. We'll buy... No, there were 2 deserters in this other location, right? They were... I don't know how much cheaper they were. We're going to buy a deserter just to give it a... not this one, at least. We'll go back and see the deserter over here. Because that guy doesn't have any good gear. We can strip off him in case he sucks. So yeah, we get a cook. We get a cook. Cook. And then we'll go to these 2 locations. Hopefully enough contracts. We've kind of wasted a few days just running around. Look at that. Ooh, if we were villains, this would be... Oh no, Arbalesters, never mind, they would fuck us up. Alright. Yeah, there was 3 of them. Alright. This guy has an axe. But it is level 1. Okay, so we're gonna try to hire the farmer. No, farmers. We need a frontliner. Fuck it. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see what the other locations have. We're hoping to have a brawler or something. If not, we're gonna spend a pretty penny and hope we get a higher class character. Right now, all our team is basically lowborns, brigands. But a lot of brigands. It's mostly thugs. All right, they must have a base nearby. All right. He rolled. They're not rolling good weapons. But at least we can zerg them. Ooh, 2-for-1 flamethrower Leo kill there. That's rare. Ow. Financial damage to my shield. Zerg. Oh, this man's brave. I would have ran at this point. Concussion. The bravest men die the first. Yeah, it's an absolute wipe. One man gets to live? Not on my watch. Banditos. Alright. Release the hound. That's the wrong target, hound. Never mind, he's dead anyways. And the dog killed somebody. Alright, we leveled up. We got a dagger, which is great. We get a dagger. And we give it to Sane Man. And we get another level up. Alright, Zach's first level up, and it's... okay. Well, that's disappointing. Nah. Make large huge. 5. That's good. Alright. I'm proud of you, son. Quick hands... Well, we're figuring this out. There's no way he can ever be melee or hybrid, so he's going to be pure range. So maybe no, quick hands with a gun. We can make him a fisherman who uses guns and just shoots people. Or get a crossbow. But crossbow quick hands isn't as good as guns quick hands. So if I take it right now, it's... Instead, I'll do bags and belts. Yeah. So now he can carry lots of things in his pocket. Look at him. He just carried all the axes he can ever dream of. So many axes, man. We will also give him a shield. You know, pocket shield. Even the biggest shield. He gets the biggest shield. And it doesn't cost him anything. Just look at all the axes he gets. He gets all the axes. I'll let them fight. Wait, the mercenaries got wrecked. Fucking mercenary pieces of shit. The mercenaries chased down the brigands and they lost. These are some aggro ass dudes. But they got bonked and died. Concussion. Hey, he's got a crossbow. Ow, shit. Right in the throat of Alucard, too. Alright, Alucard, you're just running away. That's a really fucked up hit. He's got a crossbow. We want that. Alright, we caught him at least. Ooh, that is like a murder shot, too. Alright, kill him. Ugh. He's fine. You'll be fine. Axe throws. Alright, stop. Raw. Well, this fight's over, but damn. Alright, hopefully we got the crossbow. Because a crossbow and big would be big. Alright. We didn't get it. We got armor and shit, but... We got bigger armor. And we're also out of range crap, so... what can you do? What can you do against just utter bullshit? What can you do? Right, Apocalypse. You're not, you know, you have dodge, so. No, it's fine. We'll give you this. We'll make everybody heavier. He's a statue, so he needs all the gears. Alright. Who else can use some of this? Alright, we'll be fine with what we got. We also got another knife. Alright, and I guess Apocalypse gets a knife. No, he can't hit shit with it, so I guess Zane's gets a knife. Hooray. Wolf gets a knife too. A butter knife. Alright, we're gonna Kravlund. No. No, not before it turns night. Oh, they're having a festival, and yet there's people who disappeared. Alright. Werewolves, right? Oh no. It's the woods. So it's gonna be... Big Mick Large Huge asks you to enter Bragg the War Dog into a local dogfighting circle. That sounds like an awful idea, but the man goes on to explain that a lot of money stands to be made in dogfighting. All a dog handler needs is an ante of 200 crowns. Big Large Huge, you want us to fight our dogs? In an arena? You monster. All right. Should we fight our good boy in the arena? Huh? Well, nah. All right. So it's gonna be Spoders, right? Yeah. Webnecks. Wait, no, it's leaving the forest. So it's gonna be something. Nachos? What the fuck? Stop moving. Alright, direwolves. Ooh. Alright. No, I forgot to give Zane's a level up. Alright. Zane's is getting some good level ups. Oh, he's giving me hopes. He's giving me hopes. You can't do that to me, Zane's. Hopes for having a frontline brother. But he'll likely be neutral. Alright. Come on, direwolves. Fight me. Fight me! Look at that. The financial damage of using these things. But they're direwolves, so they do need to die quick. Alright, they're gonna loop around here. Get back! Get back, wolves! Alright, Alucard is out of breath. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna hold. Alright, we grabbed him. Kill the wolf. Missed the wolf. Alright, Zac is in a position where he might get his ass chewed. So, let's see what happens. Unless McLarge can get a kill and shock him. I doubt it. One hit, one kill. No, we scared him at least. Alright, Zac dodge. Alright, he got bit but not killed. Alright, there's a lot of wolves that are being murdered, so hopefully we get more loot. Hey, we got the hit. Alright. Morale shock. Here comes another set of bites. Zac got his veins ripped out, but he'll survive. Hopefully. Alright. Alright, Zac is fine. He's just horrifically bleeding and dying. And we get enough coats of fur to make a werewolf thingy. Hooray. Alright. So Sane Man level up. Give me Sane. How much do you guys want to bet he's not going to get any melee defense? It's going to be a +1 again. The ultimate failure of a leveling up brother. Okay. This time he got it in reverse. The game wants to make fun of me for yeah, piece of shit game. Alright, I don't even know what I'll be able to do with him. I guess he's going to be a glorified spear brother. That's kind of what we're aiming at this point. Glorified nimble spear brother. Oh. Ooh, there's a taxidermist here. Alright, so we can make a direwolf mantle. And that's crude. I love that piece of gear. I love that gear. Alright, so it's a festival, so normally they would be able to buy most of our stuff for a good price. But it looks like the morale shock caused by having all their people being eaten alive makes it so they're not going to buy things at a good price. But we're going to dump some things off on them anyways because we need to make room. We're going to keep maces because we might be fighting skeletons at some point here in the north. They sell pelts at cheap price and grain as well. So we'll buy the grain and those things. Alright, so financial was okay. Zach is dying though. He's bleeding. Okay, there's no quest going to be here. But we're still going to check it out because might as well and get the discovery thing on him. Maybe they'll sell us some ammunition for cheap. No, not cheap. But tools for cheap. They have medicine, but we don't need it. They have all sorts of goods. Yeah, we'll buy 2 sets of arrows. Alright. Okay, they have Geralt the Believer, a Flagellant, the Worm. They have a Cultist. Ooh. So Cultists are just kind of like Banner Brothers. This man's face is wreathed in garish tattoos. He carries a note. It reads, Fagunglai Maglagnaf, Dafku Reglith, Wagagni, Fadunga, Nigligleri, Nigliglu, Saganglash, and Schliglashub. That's very quaint. Alright. Ratman, we're going to hire him just for his net and fire him. Yeah, good, because he sucks otherwise. Well, I mean, he has extreme initiative and height, whatever, but we're not going to salvage him. We just want his net. Alright. What? Is there... You know what? We'll buy the sling just to make you happy. Here you go. And we're going to take away one of the thingies in there. You got a pocket sling. We can't even really use it either, though, because your pockets are full of things. So it'll be like this. Slings are, funny enough, okay against skeletons. But... Alright, bouncing back. Bouncing back. Ancestral burial grounds. Alright, we'll fight that, and we'll see what we fight in this location. Alright, are we fighting Zimbambos? 6? Oh, just 6 fucking go. I hate this kind of, like, situation. So, sometimes some graves just have ghosts for no reason. Well, the worst thing about this is you'll see, when we beat them, they usually don't even have any fucking loot. So we're just gonna get screamed at, like, you know, a lot. Alright. Hey, we got 1. Hey, we got 2. Hey, we got 3. Hey, we got 4. Oh, holy shit, we just gotta wreck these fucking ghosts. But yeah, you'll see. Once the fight is over, this kind of literally not even worth it. Oh, we got him in 1 round. Hey, we got experience, but yeah, look. Oh, they actually gave us something for once. But usually they don't give you shit. So that was easy. Alright, dude has got to level up. He got an okay level up. Alright. Dudich with the underdog. Zach levels up with an okay level. Well, we're really good at level up, actually. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. Beep, 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 beep. Zach is getting up there real fast, real quick. I love him. All right. So we beat a bunch of ghosts to death. We're going to go back to Sharga food. Well, coming north was kind of a mixed blessing because I'm not fighting any barbarians, but we are kind of wrecking everything in our way. We just need 3 more contracts and we're done. Oh, look. Is this barbarians? Or what is this? What's these footsteps? Barbarians. It's worthless barbarian. We want to find some that have their homie. Alright. Cockwheelker. Okay, now that's an, shit. Yeah, we'll go back up here. We're going to do another round of going here and then down, and then that's it. Because we're not fighting any barbarians. I wanted to get their loot. We have to make sure we have a strong party by day 40, by the way. Ooh, a festival. That actually might be really good. Alright, we're going to actually just sit here, because the festivals can give you some real good shit. The armor, too, sometimes has, like, rare shit. So, during a festival, you get great prices. Great prices on everything. And sometimes selling, but not really. So, we'll we'll stock up on everything here. Including tools. Alright. And we got some potential recruits here. Peasant level, but recruits. Alright. Anton. We're going to try him out. And, okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we got a good brother. I'm going to give him an A. I mean, the 1 star on defense with 1 star to start is kind of disappointing. But he's got 57 melee skill. 57 because Drunk lowers it by 5. But it also gives him 10% more damage. That makes him really strong, and he's loyal too. So this guy has the potential to be a murder machine. Alright. Zanes, we're going to give him boosted armor. And we're going to bring him to the front line to fight alongside everybody else. Zanes, you're promoted to DPS, but with a spear DPS. No, sword DPS. Let's go with sword for him. Alright, Anton, we're going to give him this to protect him. Heavy and heavy. And then he'll be in the middle here. Turn around. Alright, who gets to be this guy? Who doesn't have a character yet? There's George, yes. There's Zach. There's Zanes already. Who don't we have a brother for yet? Oh yeah, alright, Acker. Yeah, Acker's one. Acker. Alright. There we go. At least we got that. Alright, so there's no good quest from there. I hate the find the location ones. So we're going to go here and hope for something. If not, we're going to just make a quick right down here. Give me a quest worth taking. Ooh. Oh, no. I don't think our group is ready to fight, you know, Yeti yet. They beat the shit out of us. We don't have the weaponry to fight big dudes yet. So we need cleavers and all that other good stuff. Ooh, what's that? What did I ruffle up? Oh, over here. Barbarians? Come on, I need a hammer. Ooh, there we go. Reavers. Let's see if we can get one of them. Come on, Reavers. I want to fight you. Don't go in the mountains. I don't want to fight on the mountains. Alright, well, at least we're going to be a valley fight. Oh, it's in our favor. Alright, so there's one of the Reavers. He has a cleaver. That's not... What do you guys... I finally find a few of you, and you guys start off with shit-ass weapons. I hate you. Okay, they have heavy axes. That's not too bad. He starts off in a pit. Alright, our dudes are gonna hold him in there while we fight. Ow. Ow. Okay, they're just beating his ass right now. So much for being a tank. Yay, he dodged everything. Alright, push back. Bonk. Alright. Well, that failed. Alright. Apocalypse, you gotta dodge better. Zanes. Wow. Ooh, some nasty hits on Corn there. Come on, you gotta dodge better, Corn. He's got heavy axes, so hopefully we can get those. Oh, actually, that's really bad. The amount of I didn't notice how much damage he did. All right, we gotta break him out. There we go. Goose. Yeah, this guy hurt real bad. Shit, come on. This guy's just dodging everybody. Alright, Corn back up. Corn got a lot of bleed damage on that. Thankfully, we have a cook, so the cook is actually healing as well. The cook we hired will help us heal faster. So, it was worth it. Alright, no level ups, but we can get shit. We can get the axes. Alright, that was worthless. God damn you, Reavers. I finally find one of you, and then you don't even give me what I want. I wanted a hammer. A big old meaty hammer. Brr. With a hammer and a few maces, we could actually start fighting, like, you know, Yetis and shit. Alright, nobody worth it here. Tools, man, the North treats us better when it comes to prices. Alright, let's go down to Mitterfells. 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 Alright. Any quests for us? To Raider? What? Oh, Data West. Back up here? No, what? Rider Hill? That a day? What? You're paying me shit to go all the way over there? Well, fuck you. All right. All right. We can hire another person in a retinue, but I don't think we have the money to do it intelligently. All right. We're kind of brokies because 5K isn't that much. All right. So the Cursed Mausoleum. We could fight it. We could break it. It's a little too out in the wild, though. So it might be, you know, a little hard. All right. Yeah, okay, this will actually tell us what's in it. Usually what's ever surrounding a location will tell you what's in it. And it is... I feel it's going to be skeletons. No, it's going to be... I guess it's the Wiedegangers. Yeah. So I'm not going to bother. Wiedegangers can eat my ass sometimes. Okay. There's going to also be undead because there's skeletons running around from it. Where are the goblins, bro? I just want to fight some goblins. There they are. Some goblin raiders. Do I? Okay, I gotta make sure my food doesn't spoil. All right, my food is fine for now. We're gonna see if we can catch some goblins because we want to take their loot. Goblin overseer. Okay, this one might be annoying. We could take it because there's only 2 ambushers, so only 2 bows. So this is like 14 dudes. That's a baby coughing. All right. We'll try. All right. Let's go goblin punting. All right. So goblins are very hard to hit. All right, it's 12v12, and there's a pike already. We're taking shields on most of our dudes and spears because, shit. You already hit Alucard. God damn it, Alucard. You can't dodge arrows for shit, can't you? We want their loot. The Overseer is going to be painful, so we got to dodge his shit. That's why we got nets, though. Look, he's got a uber... Ooh, he moved just way ahead of his crew. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have moved Alucard at all. I forgot he just got hit by poison. Alright, but there's a tree along the way, at least, so we can kind of cleverly walk our way towards them. Right, Zanes, you're the one with the big shield, so move forward. Against goblins, you either are too defensive and it fucks you over, or they just kind of like, eh. We gotta just grab these. They're gonna net. They're gonna throw everything at the dudes in the front. But we gotta control the Overseer. Well, whatever the fuck that was that they just did. See, the nets are out. Alright. Here come all their balls, though. So all goblins have, like, throwing weapons on them. Shit. And so they just kind of start throwing balls at you. Alright, so we gotta move Zach away from this bullshit. Oh, never mind. He's probably just dead. Well, that's what I get for putting him in... letting him exist. Oh, okay. He didn't blast him in the face. Never mind. He's dead. Oh, there goes Zach. He had nice prospects, but he's dead now. Or did he just get knocked down? Alright, he's alive. But we'll see what injury he gets. Okay, Alucard, you back up. They're gonna absolutely gonna zerg you. Too weak. Too weak. We failed to save our homies from the ropes. Alright. See if they can break themselves out. Alright, he got himself out. Alright, we grabbed these dudes, so no more ball throwing on our way. Wolf got shot. Alright, it's not funny anymore. Stop shooting Wolf. Alright, we're gonna back Wolf away. Alright. Alright, Khorne, he's in danger. Right, Alucard released the Hound. We are gonna try to save Khorne before he gets murdered by all these goblins. Our dudes are failing to bust anyone out. Alright, they busted him out. Right, defense is up because you're getting your ass nailed at the moment. Oh my god, they're failing to even get out of the goddamn ropes. Right, Corn is in trouble. Don't die, Corn. The dogs are out though. They'll draw some fire. I guess we were not ready for goblins because they're just throwing all their balls at us in the face. Right, Corn is these lasting. Oh, there goes him. Corn, did he die? Yeah, he killed. The dog is dead too, which is probably worse than the. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have taken this fight then. Our dudes were not ready. God damn it! I hate you goblins so goddamn much. We lost 2 brothers. These guys are zooming in from behind. Wow, what a shot at the dog. Goose is getting annihilated. Alright, yeah, that's bad. They're all just getting poisoned. Mig! Alright, we can't afford to lose any more brothers. But, ugh. Shit. The poisons really fucked them up. That was a good hit. Goose can't even move. Alright. This is the moment of truth. This turn kind of settles it, depending if we can freak out all these goblins. Goose might be dead, because, no, they're not shooting him anymore. They turn their attention to Acker instead. Alright, we might have this, because Leo's going to sneak up on him. Oh, no, this guy intercepted him. Alright. Oh, Acker's getting ass blasted. Come on, dog. Eat the goblin. Eat him. Alright, Wolf has to rejoin the fight. This is a numbers game now. We got him down. God damn it. Hold the line. Oh my god. If we get the crossbow, though, it might actually be all worth it. So, we killed the Overseer, so if we get the crossbow, it is worth it. Just keep telling yourself that, Stonewall. Shit, come on. Come on. Hit these fucking... God damn it, I hate you goblins. They're just dodging everything. Large Huge is out of energy. Shit, Sane. Oh my god. Sane is dead too. That was a disaster. Too confident for the goblins. Well, Acker's gone, or he's gonna, run away. They had some real bullshit shots and dodges. Like that, come on, he's just dodging everything, even though there's like an 80% chance to hit him. Gee, look at that. Well. No. He's poisoned, so he's just gonna die on the run. Come on, dog, you grab them. Oh my god. Well, there goes that next dog. Alright. Alright. Look at this. 69% chance to hit him. You gotta hit him. There, finally. We have high percentage chance to hit these bastards, and it just misses. And it costs us 3 dudes. Ugh. I mean, we hit that at least. Oh my god. You lucky fucking hit on Leo too with that dagger. I gotta move him. Well, let's see our casualties. It's over. Right, Zack survives with collapsed lungs. Korn and Zane are dead. That's 11 levels lost. Oh, well, it had this, a legendary helmet, and the big thing. We didn't get any pikes, so we got a legendary helmet out of it. I guess it's worth it. Zane was. These two were not gonna be. Might not have been late game brothers though. So, but they are only 2 DPS. So, I guess it's worth it for having this. But it's not even the good version. So Zack survived at least. All right, let's go. All right, well, Zack. Well, Zack, you have absolutely no stamina now, so congrats. But we got a legendary helmet, and Dudich gets to wear it, so there's that. Look at that, Dudich, you got a hat. Hooray. Ah, in the arms of an angel. All right. Look at that. He's by himself. He lost his 2 side buddies. Like, dude, the pain Dudich must feel right now of losing his hombres. Well, McLarge Huge, at least you don't have to use axes anymore. You get a ridiculously powerful fucking crossbow. And now we also got some notched blades, which are really strong, or at least at the beginning. But we don't have anyone who can use it. Well, Zane's, I mean, he's a new replacement for the front line. Zane's is like, I'll take the mantle that those 2 lost. I'm feeling really sad. I'm like, I was too much of my hubris. My hubris got 2 brothers killed. Look at this. This thing is brutal. Alright. Alright, we'll get back and we're gonna recruit 2 brothers that will live up to their names. Well, it is a citadel. We don't even have the fucking money to really replace them. I mean, we do, but not with anything worthwhile. But we'll try. We will try. We'll say, what was Corn and Sane anyways? One of them was a companion, right? One was a companion, and Sane, I think, was like some bizarre frontline tank we had kind of forcing out. But alright. Oh, never mind. Their warehouse burned down. Though that means that some of our stuff will cost more, right? We to sell. Not really, I guess. Alright. So, what recruits are here? Yeah, nobody. Goddamn, nobody cheap enough for us to replace. We'll go to the next spot. We need frontliners. What's the next town? Okay. We'll try. If we get a cheap lumberjack, we'll get the cheap lumberjack. Bandits? Yeah, this looks like a horde of bandits. Right? Some raiders. No, we're too fucked up to fight it at the moment. Get there before night. Get there before night. Oh, okay. We got fucking nerds. Alright, we'll buy one historian and see what happens. Alright. They both have the same face, so I guess they're twins. Look at that. Magnus, the one with the cooler name. This, okay, he's trash. You're gone. Alright, what about this other historian? He's also trash. He's gone too. Really trash. Holy shit. Alright, so we didn't buy anybody, right? You guys didn't see anything. Alright. On to the next town, which is Konfixte Citadel. Alps. These things are nasty. I mean, there's only 4 of them, so we can beat the shit out of 4. Ooh. Okay, so seasonal fair. So seasonal fair sometimes has like cool items spawn. But, like, look at that. And everything should cost, I think, more. Or the food, at least. So we can sell things for a much higher price. Alright, so at least we're going to make bank off the dead, our dead brothers. We need... I think we don't need a teeth. Because we need something to make the amulets that we will need for some brothers. So yeah, okay, we recovered our finances by selling things. And we'll keep some backup gear for the brothers we're about to recruit. Alright. Who's here? There's a lot of guys here. Alright, Sir Humphrey, Bernhard, Casimir. But nobody cheap enough for us to take a gamble on, except I guess Bjarn. He's a militiaman, and militia can be kind of bad. Alright, never mind. We're once more traveling to Seatstead. Nachos. Okay, we're actually going to fight these, because we need enough beasts to get the scout. Alright. We should be healthy enough to fight these, I think. Look at that. Oh yeah, I forgot to re-equip our weapons too, especially before I sold the damn things. Because Dudich right now doesn't have any weapons. By the way, look at this crossbow. Oh, it actually knocks them back. It's really strong. It has an accuracy penalty though compared to the other one. But yeah, so now large shooters can shoot people off cliffs. There is a general meme strategy of equipping everybody with that crossbow and just constantly shooting people with it and knocking them around. Oh, you missed. Cool. He ate him already. Come on, Zanies, you can dodge better than that. Alright. Well, we got a brains. I think we're one... Yeah, we're one away from getting the scout. The scout is the most powerful retainer in the game. Just makes... Speed alone is like... multiplies your... basically money. The faster you get to locations, the faster you catch things, the faster you run away. It's all multiplicative, so it's great. The scout is overpowered. Come on, get there before it's night. Oh, no, we didn't. Alright, is it... You're afraid? Maybe the Schweikhoff? Schweikhoff is right there. Okay, we might just take that for fun. And then this is... This is not that much money. Alright. We're going to go to Blankwasser and then go back. Because by that point, it will be like daytime. So, we're just going to look at who's here to recruit. Or never mind, no one's going to be here to recruit at all. I guess another fisherman, right? Hunt down will terrorize his Blankwasser. No time for that. Okay, so, should be werewolves, right? Yeah, 6 of them, though. Alright, probably one of them's ravenous or some shit. Once again, I forgot to re-equip weapons, but spears against these things are fine. Alright. Okay, you know, hitting things is a good idea, McLarge Huge. Hitting things is a good idea. Alright. One wolf is dead. Spears out. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ah. Hold defensive positions. Melee. Ow. Alright, dead wolf. Alright, hopefully he drops some good loot. Do-do-do. Or, I mean, his skin. We killed 6, we get 2. Alright. Wait, I think we have a... No, we don't have an extra pelt, right? And then we'd be able to make another one? Nah. Alright, we need one more pelt. Oh, we have enough. Yay! We don't have a chest piece worthy enough for it yet to get that sweet, sweet bonus. Alright. But now we can get the scout. We can get the scout. We can move faster now. Hooray. All right. Now we'll get back to Seedstead and see if we can get the some good brothers. All right, an old soldier, a eunuch, a rat man. That's it. All right, so we're gonna go on a little bit of a hunting spree. We're gonna get this man's net again. We're gonna just to see and roll to see how bad he might be. Hubert, trash. Okay, go to the dumpster. Go back where you came from. All right. Caravan hands have positive stats, but not by much. And they really do have an amazing event. So we'll hire him and see what happens. And okay, he's a whatever brother. So you know, he'll be fine for like offense. If anything, he's a sword lancer. Nothing spectacular about him. So Zach, I might have to promote him to the front line, only because there's no other hope for him. We do have to swap some gear around. Right, Zach, taking your thing away, and you are now going to be a frontline fighter with a spear. Or, yeah, spear. Or Neff, we'll give him a flail. Alright, this guy will now be a backliner. Hooray. And, alright, Corn, this is who you will be. You might have sword lance down the road. You may not. Who knows? Alright, this is tank. Alright, the next purchase, we're going to try to make it something good. So, alright, we're going to head in a caravan ride. Hooray. Hopefully nothing jumps us, because all we want to do is finish this aspiration. I guess we get to look at what's in Eichenberg. Nah, never mind, it's going to turn night. We won't get to look at what's in Eichenberg. Watch us get attacked by vampires or some shit. Alright, so we're all supplied. Oh my god, they've suffered some insane disasters. Hey, we can make this thing, the Iron Whale Potion. Alright, so there's like one minor. Because everything else was a disaster for them. Everything else is destroyed. Alright, back down to Eichenberg. And see, hopefully, there's something there. Ooh, brigands, but it's just some poachers. We're over poachers at this point. We just want more raiders. We might head down to the desert and see what we find there. Okay, these people are having a hard time. Why is it? Friedwald is a village. All right, we're gonna hire a lumberjack and then see what happens with that. After that, well, I might just go to sleep because what? It's been almost 5 hours streaming. I called out sick last night, and, you know, I'm kind of fucking around too much, so. Oh, boy. A 3-skull bandit quest. It pays us a shitload, but it would be very difficult to do. Alright. Oh, never mind. There are no fucking, like, lumberjacks, just ranged characters in this goddamn Forsaken jungle. Oh my god. I just need to hire, like, a strong, muscled man for the front line. I could have tried with Butcher. Butchers are not frontliners. They're like they're a wild card. Okay, if there's a militia or a deserter or something, I'll hire them. And we'll see. We have the money to at least try a few of them. Alright. Last hope. Ugh, expensive though. Alright. Reinhardt the Old. Alright, so poachers are ranged by default, but they could roll damage, I guess. Alright, we're going to try a little bit of these guys. This guy at least comes with gear, so rolling on him might not be the worst thing. Alright, militiamen, This is an expensive purchase. Let's go. And he's dog shit for what we bought. God damn it. This game is just taunting me at this point. He's dog shit. Alright. Alright, game. You win. You win, game. You win. What do we even do with this man? I don't want to fire him. Because we just spend loads of money on him. But we're not going to let him keep that premium gear. We're going to give it to Wolf. You get to wear the hand-me-down, you piece of shit. Fuck you. You may waste money. Alright, well, you're going to be in the front line to die now. This man is Dalekar. We're going to buy this 30-cent cripple. Let's see what he got. He's bad. I mean, no surprise there. Alright. You know what? We're going to hire... Apprentices are never good. But we'll hire one just to see. And, of course, he was never good. At this point, I'm... whatever. Alright, guys. I'm going to sleep. It's disappointing. We bought trash. We bought trash. Alright. Good night, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Love you.